Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It has been about, gosh, I want to say a little over 2 years at this point since I last uploaded a video. As a matter of fact, that last video upload was an Undertale Let's Play I had started but never finished. You see, when I started it, I got about, I think, 4 episodes in. But, you know, I wasn't a fan of how the play was going. I think my commentary was kind of lacking. I don't know, it just wasn't the best. And on top of that, I was about to start a new job. And once I started it, I kind of lost time. So I never really went back, kind of neglected YouTube for a bit. But I figured, hey, you know, I got some time on my hands, why not make another video? And let's go back to Undertale. But there will be a twist. While I am playing Undertale, I do plan to play through the whole game. Not sure how consistent the uploads will be, but I'll try to be as consistent as I can. But I will be taking a shot every couple minutes, you know, just to make it a little more fun. I haven't ever seen a drunk Undertale stream or anything like this, so I figured, hey, why not have some fun? You know, make a few YouTube videos, you know, see how that goes. But let's see, man. You know, also I just really want to play Undertale. I've been craving some Deltarune, but it's been, I mean, you know, game development takes some time. You know, no rush to Toby on getting chapter 3, 4, and 5 for that game out. Speaking of Deltarune, I will probably end up playing Deltarune on the channel. Once 3, 4, and 5 come out. Or maybe I don't know, I may even wait till the whole game's out. I don't know. We'll see. But, name, gonna be Shadow. You know, channel's in Shadow Strike, kind of a given. Man. When was the last time I played Undertale? It's been like 3.5 years maybe? Oh, also, starting out with a shot real fast. Excuse me, I should have had it prepared. This is on me. I've never done anything like this before. So, you know, bear with me. Alright. So here we got Frisk. It looks a lot like Chris, but no, I'm just kidding. I'll try not to bring up Deltarune too terribly much. Oh, that's just for a little bit of conversation. I won't bring up my Deltarune theory, I should say. Undertale theory is, you know, that's all fair game. But hello, Flowey. How you been, man? It's been a bit. Yes, yeah, bastard. Also, language, blah. You know how it goes. I'm 3 minutes in. I think that's when they stop checking, right? Huh? So, you know, we got Flowey here. First person we meet in the underground. And also, I'm not gonna act like you haven't seen Undertale before. The game just turned 8. Very popular game. If this is your first exposure to Undertale, please go watch someone else. I'm not the guy to watch for this. They're just more like, have you seen Undertale before? If yes, here's a different way to experience it. That's about it. Yes, a little old you. The soul is the very culmination of your being. Starts off weak, can grow a lot strong, having lots of LV. And of course, LV stands for love, right? Definitely nothing else, yeah? Well, here. Let's get some love, huh? I do love this scene, like it's obviously sketchy. Like, if you played any RPG, or just pretty much any game that's not like, you know, a preschool game, you can clearly tell this guy is sketchy from the moment even from the moment he says, like, friendliness pellets. That's, like, the first big, like, okay, this guy's definitely not nice. And, you know, it kind of, this one scene does kind of confuse me in one aspect. So Flowey completely surrounds us with his friendliness pellets. Oh, hey, Toriel. He completely surrounds us with his friendliness pellets, but no other, like, monster or character ever does it. Other than, like, put you in a situation where you can't dodge or survive. Except Sans when, you spare him and he kills you. Other than that, that's really the only example I can think of off the top of my head where, other than this one, of course, where you actually just get betrayed. The shadow of the ruins lives above, filling you with determination. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That is my dog. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. Yeah, one thing I do like about Undertale is how the puzzles are they're not super complex. You know, they're fun, simple puzzles, you know. Straightforward, as I think they should be. You know. I'm not a big, like, let me sit here for 2 hours and do one puzzle, you know? That's just me, though. I guess I shouldn't just skip out on Toriel. Of course, you know, I do love the fact that her name's a pun about, you know, tutorial. Because, you know, the ruins is the opening introductory segment to Undertale. First area. All the mechanics get explained to you. Other than, like, you know, some of the soul mechanics. Like, let's see. Like, you know, like, when you fight Undyne, you get, like, the green shield soul, or Muffet, you get the purple soul. Which I really do hope those soul mechanics come back in Deltarune like how the yellow soul did. What was it for Frogget? I believe it's Compliment. This scene always tickles me. Let's see. What's a question? Oh, I got one. Leave a comment asking, or not asking, telling if you could change one thing about Undertale, whether it's like a plot detail, a character, a fight, what have you, anything you can think of. Change one thing in Undertale, what would you change? For me, I would probably make, jeez, man, that's, I think Waterfall and Snowdon are probably the best, sections of the game, in my opinion. I think the boss fights in them are great, and all that. I would probably make, man, yeah, I'd probably just make runes a little bit longer. It feels like the shortest one. I don't think it is. I think the rune count for all the various sections of the game are about the same. They're counted or checked. But I don't know. It feels like, you know, we talked to Toriel here. She leaves, of course. We walk through Fight Naps to look as will be coming up in a few minutes. But I don't know. It feels like the ruins are just missing something, you know? Hey, Frogget. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about Ballymont. Oh, wait. Yes, this is just staring. Use some mercy. Well, you know, it's not gonna get mercy. This bowl of candy. Probably won't need to use the monster candy. They're a pretty weak healing item. But, you know, you gotta take what you can get, you know? Alright, win some. Oh, that's right. Just auto spare. Yahtzee. You know, one shot usually doesn't do it for me. How about I go for a second one real fast? I did think about taking a shot every time the word determination is either said or shown. But I realized if I did that, I'd probably die like a quarter of the way through the ruins. So I'm not gonna do that. Today I'm drinking some vodka. Himalayan light vodka. Alright, cinnamon or butterscotch? Well, I like cinnamon rolls, cinnamon sticks. If you guys ever go, like, pretty much any pizza place that has cinnamon sticks, they're gonna be good. I know Pizza Hut changed their cinnamon sticks a while back, and they just aren't the same. Butterscotch is fine, like it's like a hard candy or something. I know it's like an old person candy, that's like the joke, but I don't know, it still tastes fine to me. But cinnamon's definitely the king. Like, I know she ends up making butterscotch cinnamon pie, but which probably tastes bomb. I know some people on YouTube have made like a replica recipe, which if I had the skills of baking, I would 100% make that. But yeah. Alright, let's see if I can first try this puzzle. I've seen like I was gonna say I've seen like 1,000 playthroughs of this game. I should be able to do it with my eyes closed, but clearly not. Oh. Alright, we're just gonna immediately spare worms them. Ah, come on. That's a speedrun tactic. Thanks, Shay. Oh, also, like, if you have, like, some spare time, go watch, like, Shay or any other Deltarune, like, speedrunner. Like, some of the tricks they do are just ridiculous. Like, whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna do any of the, like, the fun skips, like, the punch card. Because, you know, I do want to play, like, the game kind of standard. Sure, I'm going to be skipping most dialogue, but, you know, that's small. Also, this little mouse getting the cheese thing is a fun little thing. I do like in any game, I really enjoy, or even shows, I really enjoy, like, little running gags that are in the background, or just, like, quick things that if you're just moving on through, you won't even notice. Kind of like the cheese. And Absolute, everyone's favorite ghost. Unless you count Mettaton. Like I personally don't care for Mettaton. Or, I'm sorry, wait, no, I take it back, I love Mettaton. I just really like Napstablook. I just don't consider Mettaton like a ghost, since technically he's a robot because he merged with the body. That's just my opinion though. Not gonna flirt with the ghost. Let's check him real fast. Does he have a sense of humor? Also, Napstablook's theme is fantastic. Dapper Blook. Do I like Dapper Blook? Of course, I respect anyone that can rock a hat. Because you know what I can't do? Rock a hat. I don't know, every time I wear a hat, or at least a hat like that, like a, you know, baseball cap, that's one thing, but like, he's wearing something completely different. You know, I saw something. I'm not gonna pick on him. I think I'm gonna have, Frog, I believe it's this Frogget. 4 frogs. Okay, it's not this one. It may be this one? Ah, yes, this one. It's bad. Let's get the pink spare names. Bring them back. Alright, cool. I got the pink ones back. I know I said I wasn't gonna do Deltarune theory, but I didn't say I wouldn't do wants for Deltarune. I can't really give my wants for Undertale, considering the game's, you know, been out for 8 years. But it would be cool if Deltarune had something kind of like the whole Frogget bit where you can change like the spare names, like the color. That'd be pretty cool. If I get this donut, I can skip the Muppet fight. No, I don't want to skip the Muppet fight. Oh, wow. She has one of the more fun fights. I usually look forward to it. Alright, let's see. I believe this one has an item? Damn. Did avoid Vegetoid, though. Here we go. Here's the ribbon. Aww. Look at him go! This little roach has more dancing skill than I do. Oh. No, wait! Ah. Oh. Alright, Faded Ribbon, if memory serves, it is better than what I have right now. 5 defense, right. Alright. I will say, as far as first areas go, I think the ruins, the pretty Dude, Zach, you knew it was in that one. Why'd you go down here? My ass book's in that bottom middle one. Second verse, same as the first. Let the boy dance. And we spare. I cannot imagine doing a genocide route, like fight against Undyne or Sans while being like 4 shots in, 5 shots in. Like that, I already can't, like I never finished an Undertale genocide run through because I couldn't even get past Undyne. I know some people consider her a little more difficult than Sans. Personally, I think Sans is the harder of the two, just based on what I've seen, not even having fought him. Which mushroom is it again? We'll figure it out. Same combination. Alright, let's go. Alright, so blue switch. Oh, come on. Man, what is with all the Mizgop and that's how you say it. Is it Mizgop or Mizgop? Migosp? Yeah, I never really looked at the names. Like, ever, for some reason. I mean, of course, I know, like, Pyrope and such, but, like, for, like, the earlier ones in Ruin, you know, I don't really pay attention. What? Oh, what? I forgot I had that. Huh. Well, I guess I read the signs. Ooh, 2 looks. Finally, something different. Make me work for it. I think look might be my favorite Ruins enemy. I don't know, I really like his design. Like, I get he looks like Mike Wazowski if he just completely just didn't. Like, he looks like Mike Wazowski if he just skipped a leg day. Which, you know, is fine. Red. But I don't know, I like the little horns and stuff. I mean, Frog, it's a frog. Whismer. I mean, I know what Whismer is. Does anyone actually know what Whismer is? I mean, most of the monsters just look original, but they usually are based on something. No, I not devour. Ah, well, I just extended the fight by a turn. There we go, right one. Ooh, green attacks. Are green attacks? I kind of wish the green attacks were a little more common. Like, it feels like. Let's see, who has those? Like, Vegetoid obviously has it. Oh, I missed. I believe Washua. Is it Washua? Someone correct me if I'm. I'm trying not to overly swear. Alright, I got it. Jeez, that guy was a problem. And just like that, we're at Toriel's house. Hi, Brian. Just between you and me, I saw Toriel come out here just a little while ago. She was carrying some groceries. See, this little guy here says that everyone's too intimidated to talk to her. It makes me think, wait. So Toriel's been here for... I mean... I haven't looked at, like, a timeline. I know some people piece together, like, a sort of pseudo-timeline based on certain dates, but Toriel's been here at least a few decades. But based on what this frog just said, no one talks to her. So it's like, yeah, Toriel just chills here by herself with no one to talk to. I'm shocked that she hasn't gone, like, completely crazy. Sure, she gets protective of, like, humans that walk through, but nothing insane. Toy knife. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Why not? Oh, they have plastic. A rarity nowadays for plastic? Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill the goat mom. I just want it for when I have to fight Asgore way later on in the game. Do you get a bit? Oh, that's right, you do get the gun from Brady and Kenny. I think that's the best one you can get before fighting Asgore. If memory serves. Oh, somebody have a comment on the music in the room. It's very, like, mysterious, you know? Like it's kind of playful. First off, I'm not a music guy. Like, I did, like, 1 year marching band, and I played the synthesizer. I'm not, like, that guy, right? If you want something to really break down music, there's plenty of people on YouTube for that. But for me, it's like, I don't know, it's a bit playful, a bit mysterious. And, you know, it kind of, I don't know, it gets you in this fun little mood. I think it fits the tone of everything, which, you know, Toby Fox is a musical genius. Like, a good chunk of Deltarune and Undertale soundtracks are in my Spotify. I listen to them nigh daily. Like, I am, like, first off, if you haven't seen the newest Deltarune newsletter, that song that plays, like, the Sneaking Around song, definitely have the time to go listen to it. It's only like a minute and a half. Great song. Shame that got cut out. There's a couple of cut tracks from Undertale. Or not cut, but ones that are like hidden in the code. For example, okay, first of all, we're saving the bee scotch pie for Asgore, cause he's not a hard fight by any means. I could probably beat him first or second try, but even still, you know, makes him easier. Room under renovations. I wonder what's in there. Isn't the theory on this room that it was Azrael and the Fallen Humans room? Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense, because we have this room over here that Frisk was given. And this one already has, yeah, toys. Oh, it doesn't open that one. You know, pictures and such, but it's only one bed. Oh, wait, okay. We got one here and the other one, only one bed. Because we know this is where they lived beforehand. I don't know. I don't know much about the timeline. Also, these little plushies that are right by the bed, don't they look like Everyman? You know who Everyman is? They also look like the little oh god, I don't. Those little like short guys from Earthbound, like the flower come out of their head or whatever. They also kind of look like that. I can't believe I can't think of their name. I've never played Earthbound. Ooh, that's a let's play idea. That could be fun. I've always wanted to play it. Alright. Also, I do love, like, first off, the pixel art. Like, I've tried to do a little pixel art in my time when I did, like, a game design class. Only took one semester because I realized coding is a pain in the butt. But, however, all that being said, very impressed by the pixel art. Like, these chairs look awesome. Awesome. Yeah, the more I look at them, like, there's 2 big chairs and 1 little chair. But they had 2 kids. I don't know. Like, did they move, like, did they move after they got, the Fallen Human? I'm calling them the Fallen Human, not Kara, because apparently Kara is not the official. Like, I know when you look in the files, it says the true name, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's, you know, Kara could also be short for character, but whatever, you know. Don't want to get into all that, you know, all that discussion. Anyway, hey Goat Mom, how the hell do I get out of here? Yeah, that's another thing, like, all she has is, like, a handful of books. Which, you know, I'm all down for some reading, you know. I'll read some light novels, you know, and some regular books. First, like, Aragon, great book series, you know, things like that. But, you know, I've only ever reread a book. There's only a handful of books I've ever reread. There it is. Ah, the alcohol's kicking in a little bit. Ooh. But, you know, you can only reread a book so many times before it's just like, okay, this is, you know, same shit, different day. I also do like how she mentioned she always wanted to be a teacher, and you know the true past percentage she has become a teacher. Here's another thing: whenever like a new fallen human comes, because if I'm not mistaken, at least 6 have passed through Toriel's doors, which you know we don't know how long they stuck around. You know, some of them may have lasted maybe a few days, or for Frisk like rolled up, took a nap, and was like, all right, how do I leave? And you know, we went from there. Let me out. Snails make terrible shoelaces. So, okay, question about this one. Is she saying that snails, like, if you made a snail into a shoelace, are they bad? Or is it saying, like, snails are just not good at making shoelaces, like, creating them? These are the thoughts that wake me up in a cold sweat every night. Here's another thing. So she goes to destroy, like, the exit to the ruins. I'm like, Torio, you've had 6 kids come by and die. Why didn't you do this, like, by, like, at least the 4th one? Like, you know, I get you tried with the first, it failed. Tried with the second, it failed, you know. Oh, also these books. So she has a few more books stocked away. How many, you know, let's see. There's no real books in here. No, those are like toys or something on the bottom shelf there. Another bookshelf. And the book full of puns that she made for Sans. No, again, we don't know what's in here. No idea. But, oh. But, you know, I gotta give props to, like, big YouTubers that constantly commentate. I'm trying here, but, you know, this isn't my forte. I'm an introvert by nature. And things like that. So, you know, commentating's not my best. So, you know, I do appreciate, you know, people sticking through the video. You know, I try to be interesting, try to make things fun, but, you know, I can only do so much. You know, if it doesn't click, you know, hey, it doesn't click. Also, I do like how, like, there's pretty much no real music, or this very low droning occasionally. Yeah, every human that follows it heard me sing Fate. 6 times she's seen it. They come, they leave, they die. Through the ruins, and there's one real thing I want to point out. I'm glad I stopped this text here. Again, I'm not going to read all the text. I don't do voices or anything. You know, we'd be here forever. But I do like how she highlights Asgore in red. Like, this guy's a threat. Be careful with this dude. This dude is nothing to mess around with. Like, it's a great way to set the tone. Because, like, look, you know, you first play the game, you're like, who's Asgore? You know, does she even say he's the king? Yeah, no, it doesn't even say he's the king of monsters. So we're like, we don't know who he is. Like, is he the king? Like, you know, he's the ruler? Is he just some, like, guard? Like, what is this? Is he some creature? Monster? I mean, like, they're all monsters, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, this force that you do not want to mess with. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to stop you. I'm just gonna, you know, make you give up. Wait, that makes any sense. Whatever. Just like the others, there's only one solution. Prove yourself. Prove you're strong enough to survive. Yeah. Let's bring it. It's kind of funny how you can one-shot her. I'm not gonna do it, but it's like it's a little funny how it's like. First off, the music here, what is it called? Heartache? I believe it's called, or heart. Is either heartache or heartbreak? But that music's loud. I do like how it's this mega pretty. I'm not gonna lie, pretty hype music. But she's like just so easily beatable. Like, you can't lose to her, of course. The only way you can really lose to her is if you just like actually bend the knee. Speedrun tactic, go! Also, one big thing I like is like how Asgore has just harder versions of her attacks. That's just me, though. Alright, now I think she's point where she's not gonna attack. Or damage us, I should say. Fight me or leave? Yeah, sure. Also, watch this when I take another shot. Oh, wait, I'm at 2 health. Hold up. I need to focus up. Oh no, there he goes. There he goes. Also, this song rocks. Like, just a good song. I mean, it's probably among the boss fight themes my least favorite. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, the boss fight themes in Undertale, and I'll comment on the other ones when we get to them, they're just, like, different, you know? Like, yeah, the standard tracks, which are great, you know, like the Waterfall standard theme, standard Ruins theme, and so on. But, like, the boss fight themes where Toby's, like, talent really, really shines. Like the boss fight themes are the songs that you're putting it on your playlist. Alright, she's giving up. Sweet. Now you want to go home, but spare. Please go upstairs now. You know, and we really should take a step back and look at the situation Frisk is in. Let's say you didn't want to progress to the ruins. Let's say you wanted to stay with Toriel. Like, what kind of life is it really? Like, she has dozens of books, not even hundreds, just dozens. And you know, as a young kid, I mean, if you have the drive, you can power through tons of books casually. I mean, in high school, I was a pretty avid reader. Read pretty much every second I got. I crushed the Aragon books, all four of them. If you've never read them, please do. They're great. But like, I crushed those in a few months. And those books, you know, even if those books are about that size, the most you'll get is like a small amount of years, if not a year, maybe. I mean, I don't know how old Frisk is. You know how I don't know what the reading comprehension is. Of course, you know, make that a game theory. But no, it's like, what else does she have? Looking through them, there's a few toys, but I mean, if Frisk hasn't already outgrown them, they will. And it's just also where did Toriel get groceries from? That's another question, but you know, that's not my business. But I don't know. It's like I guess she wants to protect the human, but it's like what can you offer? It's like what good does an education do? There's no jobs. I mean, even in like the other areas of the you know the underground. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, in like a new home, we see background buildings and such. In those areas, you know, they're pretty populated. We can assume based on the copious amounts of buildings. I highly doubt they're all ruins, like this place, of course. But it's like, is there really a job like Muffets does a bake sale? Grillby's has his diner. Sands sometimes will sell you some hot dogs, but just you know, just in the parts of the underground that we look through, it's like, how do these people make their money? You know, like I don't know. Maybe you know. I know I'm overthinking this grossly and missing the whole point, but I get the point of this is like you know the life that Torio can provide isn't nothing special. It's actually pretty restrictive, especially for like a human or any sentient being really. Like who wants to live with one other person? Because you know if if Frisk lives with Torio, people are as stated by the frog get fairly intimidated by her. It's like the words are very small when she eats them. I'll come on that side. It's like people may just avoid Frisk. I can't want to say Chris. Jeez, Frisk entirely. And it's like Frisk will have Toriel to talk to. I don't know. It's like it's not the place you want a child to grow up in. You know, very sheltered and such. But my thing is like Toriel. It took you 6 humans to get to this thought. Like ruins are small. You know what? Thinking about it, I mentioned earlier, I wish ruins were longer. The shortness of them kind of plays into this bit she's talking about. They're pretty small. Thinking about it now, it does kind of make sense. Again, tutorial area, but also it works into the plot in this instance. Another reason why Toby Fox is the goat. But I don't know, like Torio, it took you 6 humans to realize, this isn't a life for somebody. Maybe if she like accompanied the human to the barrier, Asgore would be a bit more chill. I don't know if Toriel knows that you actually need a monster like a. I mean, Alphys says that you need a monster soul and a human soul to cross, so she's like, you have to kill Asgore. Um, which I trust Alphys on this. She is a scientist. Like, she gets crap from the community for rightfully so. I would say she's not my favorite character, but I don't think she doesn't know what she's talking about in that instance. I don't know if Toriel knows this or not. Uh, because she doesn't like Asgore, but I doubt she would like to kill the guy. I mean, come on. But at least accompanying the human through the underground just so that, they make it safely, it's like, let's sit, like, people love to hype up Toriel's like this saint, but she's not flawless. I mean it's clearly demonstrated. I don't think anyone calls her flawless, but she has some pretty big faults. Well, let's be real here for just a moment. She let 6 humans go to their deaths. Like, she tells Frisk outright, like, if you leave, you will die. Yeah, and I assume in the previous 6 humans she's attempted to stop him to at least some extent. I'm sure after the first one or two, she just let him go. But like after that, I would assume Frisk is the first one that she's like, nah, we're fighting if you want to get past me. Only because she came to the realization because of the fight that this isn't the right way. But I don't know. I think Goat Mom could have stood to accompany because the monsters in the ground, they know who she is. But I don't know. That's just me. My expectations, my loneliness, my fear. Yeah, loneliness, Toriel. I mean, sweetheart, you've been here for, again, numerous years. Again, the exact amount we don't know, but numerous years, several. I mean, again, 6 humans have fallen. It's been stated it's been a while since the last human. I believe someone says that. I don't know who. I could be just making that up. If I am, ignore me. But point being, she's been here for a long time by herself. And, boss monsters, they live quite a long time, as stated by, I believe Gerson mentions this. Um, it's like, Toria, you're lonely because, like, you just left everybody behind. Which, she had her reasons. I'm not going to discredit her reasons, but, like, man. She'll put them aside. Ah, please don't come back. No, I don't understand. So what this means is if I'm running from Asgore, Asgore's on my heels, which I don't think he would chase, but just say hypothetically. No, you know what? I take it back. Undyne, hot on my heels, running for the ruins. Toro's just gonna be like, nah, you can't come in. Toro versus Undyne would be a funny little fight, wouldn't it now? Time for another shot. Not gonna lie. Kinda reaching my limit here. Nah, I'm kidding. I can go a little bit longer. I can still talk coherently, and that tells me that I'm not too far gone. But, here's Flowey. Clever, very clever. You think I'm really smart, don't you? In this world, it's kill or be killed. So you're able to play by your own rules. You spared the life of a single person. I bet you feel really great. You didn't kill anybody this time. This time. Don't worry, we'll get the genocide probably. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. It's like Undertale hard mode. You may or may not get it. But what will you do if you meet a relentless killer? I love this foreshadowing of, yeah, no, you can't spare Asgore, you have to beat him. At least in neutral. True pacifist, different story. But I do like how Flowey sort of sets that up at the start of the game. Like, and we still have like 3 areas before we get to Asgore. Snowden, Waterfall, and Hotland. Oh, and Core. Always forget about Core. 4, my bad. You'll die, you'll die, you'll die until you tire of trying. What will you do then? Will you kill out of frustration, or will you give up entirely on this world and let me inherit the power to control? I know someone's going to do the voice acting, but I really like Flowey. It's not good voice acting, but it's a voice. I am the prince of this world's future. Don't worry, my little monarch. My plan isn't regicide. Oh, I forget what regicide is. This is so much more interesting. Yeah, I love Flowey's voice. Great voice. Love the laugh. Fun times. You know, Undertale's it's a peak game. Like, you know, am I gonna walk around and say Undertale's the greatest thing ever crafted by human hands? No. But this game does have a special place in my heart. Um, and I'll forever cherish it because of that. Um, but now that we finished the ruins, this recording's gone a little longer than I thought it would. I think I may just make every section its own part. Who knows? Maybe I'll beat Neutral Route in one go tonight. I don't know. It's only 12:30, so I might be able to pull it off. But if you enjoyed the video, yeah, you know this, you know the drill. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, which, you know, I'm probably gonna just mass upload. I don't know. I'm unpredictable. I'm very moody. I may upload the whole slew in one go tonight, or I may do once a week. I don't know. But if you want to see more content from me, you know, leave some suggestions in the comments, different ways that I can improve or change things. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I just don't be overtly, you know, rude about it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.